Hello, everybody. How are you doing today on this Tuesday, August 13th, 2019? And I'm Nick Reckon. Welcome back to Dumptown. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to do a little lunch stream here. I cut my stream short yesterday, right before we got to some interesting stuff, so I wanted to make up for that. So here I am. And yeah. Just gonna dive into the Dumptown. Scrooge McDuck style. I would be remiss in not mentioning the Patreon. Fiona would clobber me if I didn't. There's a Patreon now. I think most people in here are aware. But if you're not, the URL is right below my face currently. It's patreon.com/Brecken. Quadragoon. Keep it up. Just keep it up. I love it. Anyway, I do very much appreciate everybody who's joined that. The Discord's picking up. It was really fun to just chat on the Discord this morning. So that's a nice thing. And Toby's immediately moved. He moved 2 feet to the right. Just preferring this plot of land today. Tommy. Well, you're in luck, Tommy. There is a way to support my streaming efforts. Anyway. Oh, poor Toby. Toby's so tired today. Toby just brought me the mail like a 1950s dog. He literally goes to the front door, picks the mail up in his jaws, and hands it to me. Sometimes he wants to keep it, which is an issue. But he's just a dog from like Leave It to Beaver or something. It's amazing. Anyway, so what were we doing here?
That was a good play.
Wait, we gotta get your face on camera. Oh, I gotta bend this crazy thing. Stretching out today, Mr. Toblerone. Yeah, we talk about all kinds of things on the Patreon. Oh, look, a Patreon patron. Including dog poop and earplugs, which Toby managed to poop out 3 full-sized earplugs last night in one shot, in one moonshot of a poop. It was something else. I was so proud of him. Uh-oh, someone's suffocating. Thanks for the subscription, Billy Cat. Yeah, I still appreciate Twitch subscriptions, obviously, and cheers to you. And why should I join the Patreon if I won't get to make you read these messages? I don't know. Good question. I'll have to figure that out. So Steam Vent, we are looking at 7 cycles. This is exciting. I don't really know. I mean, I guess we're gonna have to get those minerals going so we can actually build a Steam Vent generator. I'm afraid that the steam is gonna be really hot, and that if I don't get the generator on there before it starts, that my guys are gonna burn to death in attempting to apply said generator. So we should probably get that going. What do we actually need? That's the question. What is that under? Let's see. Steam. Oh god. Steam turbine. We need copper. Copper. There we go. And I kind of just missed what the, let's see, the refinement, right? No, it's out of power? Power. So it's gonna take 15. I will make exactly 15. So as to not use up my resources. Is the Steam vent where Gabe Newell farts? Sure. Anyway, how are you guys doing today? I'm gonna stream Alien later at the usual time of 4 o'clock Pacific, and that should be really fun. So join me then as well, if you will. But taking a lunch break, figured I'd play a little of this. So how's our scouting going here? It looks like, oh man, everyone's suffocating. That's a little disturbing. I guess it's all of this carbon. Rubik's Cube, I like watching these games. I have no idea what's going on, but the music's fun. Yeah, that's pretty much my experience with this game, or at least it was early on. Oh. I think something bad's happened. The left side of this system is not functioning. I guess that's because I connected this to my insane new hydrogen power, but I forgot that this side isn't on that. And it looks like people are not filling up the coal for some reason? I forgot that this basically takes all of the output that these generators are producing right now. That would be nice if they built this too. Come on, guys. Okay, so I guess in that case what I ought to do is build 2 transformers and maybe run 2 lines? I don't know what to do now. It's gonna be hard to get that second line all the way over here at this end. You know what I'm gonna do? I don't know why I didn't think of this already. I'm no longer using all of this power that's actually being produced by this hydrogen generator, so I'm gonna throw that power back into the left side. And that should do it. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. It may not be completely self-sufficient, but as long as it's basically kind of working, then it should be okay. Anyway, we're good on oxygen, so I think we're fine. Dwarf Fortress is on my list. I'm very afraid of it. I don't know anything about Dwarf Fortress, except that it's insane. I'm gonna go in blind and just wander around in the dark and hit my head a lot. Do we have any algae? It's 700. Oh man, like not that much. I really need to scrub this carbon, but it takes water to scrub, and we are really low on water. This is an issue. Oh, I'm expecting people to tutor me through Dwarf Fortress, that's for sure. That's 35 cycles out. Okay, so we're really this is what we're going for. This is the guy. This is the dude that we need. 6 cycles away for that dude. Oh, this is going pretty fast actually. It's a slow machine, but we're already through 3 of them. All right, we're gonna make it in time. We're gonna build that steam vent. It's gonna be good. What is our, I love these, like, bridges to nowhere that really have done nothing. Makes me happy. Alright, Janelle is texting to me right now. Jake apparently tweeted to her the very first thing I ever contributed to Idle Thumbs, which was a really dumb article that I wrote, like an op-ed or something, I guess you would call it. And now she wants to post it on the Discord. So if you want to read that stupid article, join the Discord. Oh god, it's so embarrassing. That's alright. So it looks like, oh, there we go. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna get some nice gas storage going here. Is this thing venting too? Oh, this will vent. This is venting in the same pattern as this. How are we doing on food? We're a little low. I wonder if I should start like a farm zone. Or if it's better to just have it near where I'm actually cooking and everything. Maybe the answer is to just expand my cooking, or my farm territory here. Sort of do something like that. Let's do. Actually, why am I doing floors? I need farm tiles. That's a little waste of my time. Remix, it does. It starts to repeat. Here, let's test this theory actually. A good one. That'll be the new that'll be the baseline for my new track on SoundCloud. Look for it soon. All right, I'm suffocating. Why am I suffocating? I'm right by the base. We have a major carbon issue. This is bad. It looks like what's happening is, yeah, there's nowhere for this carbon to fall. Not that I necessarily want it to, but I need to scrub. I need to really get some carbon scrubbers going, and there's just no water. I guess for the carbon scrubbers, they can probably take polluted water. I don't actually know. Let's see. Requirements. It just says water. Oh, it creates polluted water, so you can't. Use polluted water. You can tell there's a carbon monoxide issue. Look at Toby lying around. Oh, don't say that. Janelle's gonna panic and very upset. I don't understand why there's just pee on the ground everywhere. Are we... Oh no! Are we finally out of... What's the deal? Wait a minute. Are we not... Well, no, wait. There's water. I don't understand. The toilet should be working. It says output pipe full. Output pipe full. Is this thing not working? Awaiting delivery filtration medium. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, they're just peeing on the ground. Oh, God. It truly is Dumptown. All right. What's the filtration medium? Sand? We have a ton of sand. We have literal tons of sand. Oh, it's set to a really low priority. Okay, I'm going to up that priority a bit. Just a bit. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. There's pee everywhere. Sorry, guys. Oh, man. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, they didn't even really clean up the mess before they went to bed. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, well... Gross. Super gross. Dumptown fully realized. Let's see, we have a blueprint here. I'm going to take the fertilizer. I'm going to start taking a lot of the resource bonuses. I feel like we have enough people for the moment. I don't think we really need more than this. Scalding. Oh, geez. Overheat damage. Oh, the gas pump's overheating? What do I do about that? Hey, Basic. I don't know what to do about this. I guess I could try to cool the air, but I'm guessing it's 160 degrees. Oof. Move it closer to the door? Okay. I guess that would help. Thanks, Quadragoon. Yeah, this has been a real issue, and I don't understand it. Okay, I guess I'm gonna put this pump a little bit closer to the door. Connect it in the same way. Connect it the same way. I just fixed it, Fiona. Actually, I saw what happened there. It's just so stupid. Anyway, I think that may actually be the final moment for the dumb connectivity being an issue, but I keep saying that and it keeps being an issue, so who knows. Ay, ay, ay. Alright. That going. Fiona, you're... Oh, food shortage. Uh-oh. We are in a weird crisis moment. Don't like this at all. Where's that going? So I think this is really stupid, but I think what's happening with the food is that there's so many bottles of pee just sitting here expelling gas that it's stunting the growth of my food. Guess I've just gotta sweep them because we technically... Shouldn't they be brought to the bottle emptier at this point? I don't understand. Oh, I don't have it set to do anything. Oh my god. Let's do polluted water. Okay, now they're sweepable. Okay. Jeez. What a mess. Okay, so this is actually working now. We're gonna create a nice little puddle of poo down there. Hopefully this will get swept eventually. See, Fiona. Oh my god, we still have a lot to clean up here though. Ugh, gross, gross, gross. You know, let's just wall this off, because that's never going to be a thing. But we are going to have to figure out how to get some water into the system. When this water line falls below these pumps, we are just done. That's the only way that I'm producing water right now. Can I build the steam vent yet? The steam turbine. Good deal. Why can't I do it? I don't understand. Wait, do I still need more copper? Wait, requires plastic? Wait, what? Now it's saying it requires plastic? I'm confused. Yeah, I guess I need 800 copper, and I only have... So I need 35 more copper. And then plastic, which is made with crude oil. Oh my god, I'm never gonna make that in time for this to be useful. Oh, geez, crude oil. I mean, I guess I could. How do you make plastic, actually? Is it the polymer press? Okay, so this is petroleum into raw plastic. Alright. This is probably going to take a lot of power? No, not a lot. That puts a lot of heat, though. Okay. Well... Should we just try to build the thing? Get some oil out of this? I don't know. Oh man. What does this even do? It's gonna out... Why is there a tap? It looks like it's just gonna spill oil all over the ground. I can't tell if it's actually gonna... Guess this is probably gonna be fine. How do I bottle this petroleum then? Or do you actually just input it straight into the press? That can't be true. Oil pumps need water to function. Oh, God. Oh, I just don't have any water for this. Guys, I'm thinking it's like emergency go time. We need a moon project. We need a moon landing, a moon shot for our water situation, or this is going to be game over. So anybody who's played this game, let's put our heads together. What is the way to do this? Should I just be melting ice at this point? Because I need a solution like now, not you know, this isn't like we're not on the Rice speech. We're in 1967. This is like we need to go. Melt that ice. Waffle, the toilet water is just getting recycled back into the toilet water pile, or pit, rather. Melting the ice seems like the general thought. How am I gonna melt this ice? What's the best way to melt the ice? Waffle, because I don't think there's enough water to both recycle the water and then, I mean, I need the water for this system, and I think it's barely sustainable. But if I start using it for this, it's gonna be gone in like 2 seconds. Oh. People are basically saying polluted water or melt the ice. I guess... So I guess I'm just gonna dig this ice out. Isn't it gonna... So when I dig ice, does it... It gets turned into... ice. Like this. And then... What? I can sweep that and take it to a bottler? Is that what I need to do? I'm so confused. Yeah, Tyler, there aren't water geysers, but there are steam vents. And this steam vent's about to produce, but the issue is that the resource chain to get the steam guy is the steam turbine is just too much for me right now. Like I can't feasibly reach it in time. Okay, so Waffle's saying they use 5... Okay, generate... Throw the polluted water through a sieve and bam, water creation for your air generation. You should be able to create enough water to generate air. So you're advocating for the idea that I should be able to use enough water from my toilets to run this as well. I feel like, though, that this pool... This is where I've been recycling the water into. And it feels to me as if it's been going down, not going up. And I guess that's why I'm questioning the extra production thing. I mean, I believe you, but I'm also... I don't... It just feels like, man, there's so little here. Make ice statues over your water reservoir? That sounds insane, but I kind of love it. Here's what I am going to do. I'm going to make some mesh tiles right here. And maybe I'll just dig this out too. Actually, I don't know if they can reach that, but... +1 for ice statues. Wow, ice statues. This is an insane scheme. I kind of love it. I kind of love it as the solution. Oh man, this is so dumb. I hope this works. I'm gonna try this, if only because it's the easiest thing to do right now. Okay, I have to do it in unoccupied space. Mesh tile here. Let's try and get this cleared out. So to make the ice statues, well, I wonder if I'll have to, how are we doing on food now? Let's see. Oh god, it's bad. We need to really sweep the hell out of this. I almost can't even look. Like this is too much. Go look at something else. I'm freaking out over this water problem. Everything over here seems good, except that this is overheating. Oh wait, I need to delete this now. Alright, let's delete you. And delete you. Wait, that's not deleting the... Oh, I need to delete the pipes. Never mind. Delete those pipes. Yeah, the food's a real problem. It seems like it's going up dramatically now, though. I think. Oh my god, 94% stress? Well, it's all Janelle, which, you know, figures, but... we have to de-stress Janelle somehow. Story of my life. I'm at 0%? Oh my god, look at me at 0%. It's actually completely inaccurate. I should be at 96%. Janelle should be at 0%. Hemi, yeah, it basically is. It's a resource limited Rimworldy type thing. Here we go. This stupid scheme. Oh, Toby's getting up, and we're back into bed. Incomplete artwork. Come on, guys, you gotta create your art so we can let it melt into the river. You know, not for nothing, I grew up in a town that had an incredibly famous ice sculpture, I guess you would call it exhibit, yearly festival, ice festival. It was an ice festival. Anyone who's in Michigan probably knows what I'm talking about, but the saddest thing was every year, you know, it would just be amazing for a week. But then there would be occasional years where it was just a warm winter. I imagine it's a really difficult issue now with global warming, but you know, you would get like 2 days of the ice sculptures and then they would just start to melt and just deform and turn into weird like goblins. That was actually, as a shitty kid, that was my favorite part of the yes, the Plymouth Ice Spectacular, yeah. Alright, okay, here we go. Okay, we've made a weird crab. A weird ice crab. And what is the temperature of the gas here? It's 73 degrees, so this is clearly gonna melt. Although we need to prioritize the floor here because it's not gonna have anywhere to go. Alright, we've entered the ice crab economy. Is what we've done. Stupidest shit ever. Base is fully running on ice crabs. This is gross, but I think it's gonna be really good over time. Like, if this turns into a big pit of polluted water, I can make good use of that. Oh man, it already melted. So I'm gonna have to just keep making these then. What a weird thing this is. Wait, Heraclean, sorry, watched a weird promotional VHS intended for sponsors of the Plymouth Ice Spectacular? That's very weird. Too close to home. I mean, it was a really good ice show. I gotta get, you know, I mean, I won't lie. Really good ice sculptures. But when they melted, it was hilarious. I don't know where the ice is coming from. I guess they're grabbing it from up here. At which point, I'm probably gonna have to, yeah, do some mining tasks to keep generating this stuff. Problem Machine, it does kind of feel like I could skip a step, but I'm not sure that I can. Can you just say, deliver all the ice into the pit? I don't think that you can. Whoops. Dynamically resizing the mill. Like that. Okay. I tried storing ice in a bin, but it seemed like it didn't melt. Could you take the pee bottles out of the drinking water reservoir at least? Wait, what? Oh, wait. Well, first of all, this is done. So that's bad. I don't know where people are getting drinking water. I think it's I'm not really sure what to do. There's no other source of water. I have these two pits. That's it. No, this isn't for drinking, but you have identified an issue in that I don't have. Yeah, this is bad actually. What if one of these blueprints was just water? Not that lucky. Oh man, we are really low on food. Why are we so low on food? Because it takes water, right? As somebody just pointed out. Oh my god. This is a real crisis. I don't actually know what to do. There's water down here. A long way to walk, but I guess I'll just put a thing here for the moment. This is going to be a cool steam vent as opposed to the lame steam vent, and it almost feels like maybe I should just target investing in this as opposed to the other one. I don't know if you can process salt water. I assume you can. I think you can, but ethanol, it's really unfortunate that you can't do anything with ethanol because I have a lot of it on the map here. What is going on with this water now? Oh, it's from the digging. Okay, I guess some ice got melted as I dug around. Alright, well, everything's bad and I have no food. Somehow water's getting delivered, but I don't know how. I guess the mopping... Oh no, they're actually physically going down into this and bottling water. Yikes. Well, that's not great. Rubik's Cube, that's funny. I remember those days of having to rapidly alt-tab at work. Okay, so, you know, I'm just kind of, I'm feeling very owned right now. We have no food. We're out of food. I'm like really concerned. It doesn't, this is the weird thing about this game, it doesn't feel like anything's actually wrong right now, but everything is going wrong and we're about to lose. Everyone's about to die a slow death of starvation and misery. And yet everything seems fine. Look at it. We got oxygen. We got all the other things that we need. Power's running. The lights are on. These statues are staring at people. Is there a way to reduce the population so you have enough to go around? I don't know, Joseph Stalin. Is there? You know, I don't think I can start decimating the population as a solution to this. I think we're gonna have to build ice sculptures. I mean, that's clearly the solution. Here we go. God, they take a lot of ice, don't they? I mean, yeah, I think ideally what this would be is my main reservoir, and if we end up with like net positive water, then we'll just add a pump here, but I don't know about these sculptures. They don't seem to be... I mean, the good thing is they definitely go up in temperature real fast. The bad thing is that they take a long time to build. I should probably just disable the building so that they don't even bother making sculptures. Oh, I guess they're still gonna bother. Basic Gamer is just going to town on this ice. He refuses. He lives for his art. He's gonna die with his art. How long does it take for this thing to melt? Melting point's 30 degrees, and we're already at 13. We'll come back to that in a moment. Okay, this is up and running, so at the very least we can make food again, which appears to be happening. Why? So, oh, fertilization. We should have enough fertilizer though, right? Yeah, we have 14 tons of fertilizer. Okay, so that's just a delivery issue. Yeah. Rubik's, yes, they generally are. I think at least the most recent ones are. I started the Patreon in the middle of this run, so that's what we're trying to do going forward. Anyway, I guess I'll just make this mesh as well. Since right now that's not polluted. And maybe what I'll do too is just add an airlock finally to this section. How are we doing on these ice blocks? Oh, one's already down. And we have... Here we go. Goodbye. Oh my god, it adds almost nothing. Oh no. Oh, this is a horrible scheme. Oh no. It made like no difference. Oh god. We need to rethink our strategy here. How am I gonna melt all of this ice and get it into this pit?
Thank you.
Thanks, Rubik's Cube. God damn it. Those pee bottles are really bothering me. Yeah, they're really bothering me too. I guess I'll just prioritize them. I feel like that thank you should be louder. Oh man, I don't know. It was very loud on a previous stream. It was terrifying me. I think I'll up it a little bit. I don't want it to scare viewers. I want it to scare me. That's the thing. Well, guys, this is a real problem. This is the first real massive dilemma that we've had. I'm just not sure how to solve it. I mean, how close are we to this? This is... Oh, this is producing now. Aha. Okay. Alright, I'm making an executive decision. This is just happening, and I don't know if it's gonna work, but I feel like it's like when you're lost in the woods, you just have to pick a direction and go. Indecision creates something, you know, death. I'm gonna do this, and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna start out with that. So these produce how much? So we're gonna make natural gas. Generators. So these produce 800 apiece. Either way, they output polluted water. So let's destroy this. Scarlet was. I don't think that's right about the woods. Yeah, I don't know. What is this, survival advice in this survival game? No, no. Don't look to me for real wisdom. Either way, this is what we're doing. We're gonna do some mesh tiles. A whole bunch of mesh tiles. And we're gonna mine out all of this. And... oh, this is bad. Okay, take rid of this out. So the problem with what I'm about to do is that we're going to end up with a ton of carbon dioxide. The solution, in my mind, is to create all of this new water, which is why we're doing this in the first place, and then we'll just use it to filter the carbon. This is how you get you know, invasive species and just a ruined environment. Clearly, the way to solve this problem is to add more spiders. That won't be an issue. Okay. What gas does this output? This outputs a gas. Oh, it's just carbon dioxide. Okay. Not only... Alright, this is going to be a disaster. Alright, you know, we're going to add carbon scrubbers down here. That's what we're going to do. Alright, we're just maybe... okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to directly vent. We're going to directly vent and then add carbon scrubbers. So we're going to need the actual refinement happening on this zone as well. Oh my god, this is crazy. Okay. Oh no, my bottle! Okay. We'll use the power from this system to just feed one of these. I'll throw back into just running this stuff. Let's see. Can we do, how many carbon scrubbers could we do? They're 120. Oh man, we can just put 2 like right here. So ridiculous. I'm not even looking at chat because I'm sure there are people going like, "This is a horrible idea. Stop what you're doing." I'm just doing it. I don't care. Okay. We have no food. We have no water. Something has to be done. Fiona has hypothermia. Everything's fine. Plumbing. Liquid pipe. Okay, so this is now... we're going to have to add... so alright. So these are going to output clean water. We're going to output the clean water from one of them into there. These will output dirty water. And we'll go like so. Wait a second. Wait a second. Why did I build these in the first place? Oh, I guess just for the carbon skimmer. But I'm going to have to start with some water, so there's going to have to be a liquid pump down here, I guess. The way this is going to work. I hope that works. What's the circuit going to be at here? This will be... it's not going to tell me until it's built, I guess. Holy shit, this is a mess. Okay. We're going to put this all on priority 6. Yes. Sure. This is going to need power. We should have enough from this circuit. Oh yeah, for sure. This is only at 360. I don't know. I think this will work. We're going to find out. And then, I mean, if all of this works, then hopefully I can use one of these filters to just, like, save the base by pumping all of this water all the way back over here. I mean, I guess the danger right now is that I'm gonna need a liquid shutoff is what I'm gonna need. Let's do this. You need a bridge in there for the plumbing. You connected output and input together. Did I? Where? Oh shoot, I did.
That was
Hard to
good
see,
play.
but I definitely did. Okay. Thank you for pointing that out, Basic. It's just getting complicated. Where's the liquid bridge? Liquid bridge, liquid bridge. There we go. Okay. I assume all of that's gonna work perfectly. At least it better. Oh no! My ventilation got screwed up. Not a high priority really, but pretty dumb. Wait a minute, why is this a normal wire? That's weird. Food shortage. Oh man, I hope there's food. Ugh, larva egg. I don't see a lot of guys going over here to do anything. This is troublesome. I guess they're just running all the way over here to grab water every 5 seconds. That's not great. Can I just build a bottler here, maybe? I guess so. Oh my god, we are so close to death. Oh man, I don't know what to do. Okay. I feel like there should be hundreds of guys running over here to build all this stuff, and they're just not doing it. Cancel all of our sort of extraneous projects. We don't need our boondoggles at the moment. Oh, I need to move one of the water pumps. Oh, you know what? I'm not even using this water pump. This guy never got used. I built him just because I thought I was going to need him, but I don't. I don't. Nothing is happening here. Before everyone dies, you should give them a free trip to Disneyland, like as a last hurrah before returning to their subterranean starvation tomb. Should we just load up Planet Coaster? Uh, oh man, this is so bad. No one's building anything. I guess because they're starving? Let's just maybe put this on priority 9. Okay. I hope that that stabilizes the food issue. If not, we're in serious trouble. What's even in this fridge? Oh, it's all the, Wait, there's a lot of peppers. Can we just be cooking peppers? Omelets? Sure, make omelets. I don't care what you make. I'm not picky, just make a thing. Alright, we're squeezing out the food again. I think that's gonna be okay now. Is the issue that it just doesn't want to run through the 2 things there? I don't know why that's being weird. Colony lacks electrical engineering skill. What now? Oh, I made the conductive wires by accident there. Whoops. Wait, why are we running low on power? Oh, this thing's only generating 600 watts. Even though this line doesn't take up that much, not actually getting enough power to run the base now. Oh man, this is the stream where I started to just panic about everything. Okay, let's connect 1 transformer's worth of stuff. Nothing's getting built. I have 11 people. What are they all doing? I guess barely keeping the base alive. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. These are really low. There's almost nothing left. My fridges are farting, says Tom. No, these are my storage bins. This is my fridge. I don't think my fridge is farting. I would be very surprised if my fridge was farting. But if everything else was farting, that would just be a normal day. Try to land on some planet or one of their moons in Kerbal, and when you fail to get the crew back, you simulate their life in this game. It's true that a lot of these games now, the canonical ending is that you take off in a rocket ship and go somewhere else. Like, we just played Subnautica, and that was the end of that game. So, maybe there's an ultimate, like, meta-canon where Subnautica plugs into Oxygen Not Included, plugs into Kerbal. Plugs into Planet Coaster as Rubik's Cube. Yes, that's the final step, is everybody just ends up at Disneyland. Corel Draw plugs into HyperCard. I think HyperCard's the final loop on the chain. And then in HyperCard, you somehow play Dark Souls. I'm gonna up the priority on this stuff because no one's doing anything. I don't think it's gonna matter though. Oh wait, oh, this is getting built. All right, they did do some stuff. There's something happening. Are we low on copper? We have 40 tons. Come on, guys. Come on. Why is this food being still? Oh, it's still fertilization. Okay. Well, we're at 15,000 calories worth of food, so I guess we're somewhat out of the woods there. Insufficient oxygen generation. Oh no. Well, I think part of that's just that this isn't hooked up. And SimCopter, I never really connected it to SimCity 2000. I didn't really, I mean, I guess I did, but it didn't pay off in the way that I thought it would as a kid. But SimCopter, man, what a delightful, strange game. Oh man, Rubik's Cube. I was just talking about Streets of SimCity in the Discord. Patreon.com/Brecken. No, that game. You'd think it paid off? I don't know. I was so excited to get Streets of SimCity as a kid. My grandma gave it to me for Christmas. I didn't expect it at all. She clearly just went to like Target and just bought a game for me, and she nailed it. She got exactly what I would have wanted. But my memory of that game is that they added like weird rocket cars to SimCity, and you just like shot other cars. It was like Carmageddon, but what if there was a hospital and a park? It was very, I don't know. Was it good? I don't remember it being good. Maybe it was good. It was great? Okay. Alright, I'm willing to be wrong. You know, this is scaring me. I don't like that this natural gas is escaping. I really want to just... Oh man, I didn't leave enough space to do what I usually do. Well, this would still work actually. I can make this a vacuum. God, somebody pointed out that Janelle inadvertently did the Crazy Taxi mess. Crazy Taxi yeah with like a yawn the other day, and I didn't believe it, and then I went and watched the Twitch clip, and it was like uncanny. I don't know how she did that accidentally. She doesn't even know what that is. Oh no, all this natural gas, it's everywhere. Oh, Christ. Damn it. We're gonna have to somehow get that out of the environment at some point. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. What are we doing here? We're still producing oxygen. And we have some food. Though everything is dying for some reason. Ugh, this was not a good... This is just bad. Everything's bad. Okay. So this is now running. Unfortunately, it's running to nowhere, but that's okay. I don't think it's gonna bring anything up. It'll just stop at the end of the line. Alright, now all this stuff's gonna get built really fast because they've completed the hard part. I'm gonna turn this flow control off. And, so this should be ultimately clean water. So the priority is this, so we're gonna run it all the way there. I guess the question is, we're gonna have to see how hot the water is. Does it matter? I guess if it's too hot, it'll overload. It'll overload this, you know, the electrolyzers, I guess. Dr. Jones, I don't work for Valve, so that is why I don't need to be at work. I am afraid that this is going to be really hot water, but I think I can at least run it through the ceiling here and it won't blow everything up. Oh, let's do a liquid bridge. And we'll just do a vent. Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I do have to stop and do some work in a few minutes. I'll be back for Alien later, but I want to get this built and see if it actually works. Oh man, okay, so this is actually... This is functioning. We've got a fully functioning hydrogen natural gas generator. It's happening. We're pumping out the polluted water. We've got to get the rest of this chain going, though. Generator number 2 not plugged in. No wire connected. Yeah, I don't know what to do with the power. I'm not sure where to send it. I guess just up to the batteries, huh? Do I need a full heavy watt wire if it's only 800 power? I mean, I know that this can handle the capacity. I guess once it gets to this wire, it should be fine. If it's not, I'll just build over top of it. Like, I think I can just do that, but I'm not sure. Honestly, low priority right now because, really, I just want to get this stuff going. I ate this. I think the other wires will melt that new one. I'm not sure. I think you might be right, but I don't know. Without a transformer they will, won't they? Yeah. Alright, well you know what? Let's just... I don't need it right now, so let's just ignore it. There's no reason to like, worry about it. Oh no, these are insulated tiles. What? Why is that insulated? No. No. Okay, let's see if this insane thing works at all as intended. I don't know if it will. It looks like all of these things are being powered. We just need the pump. Oh my god, somebody just build this wire, come on! Okay. Here we go. I have no idea what this is gonna do. I mean, I should know, but... Alright. Crappy water into filter. And it stopped. What? Oh, it needs filtration medium. Okay. Let's put that on a priority of 6. Okay. Now we're going into the filter. The filter is broken. What? Is it too hot? No, it's too cold? Everything's too cold, maybe? Wait, why is it broken instantly? Wait, what's happening? Oh no. Shit. I don't know why this is breaking. Does anyone know why this is breaking? It's just too cold? It frozen the pipe? Oh no. The pipes are frozen. Isn't this gonna like dramatically heat everything up though? With maybe not. Alright. Well... Warms large bodies of water? It takes so much power. Oh, man. I need insulated pipes. Okay. That we can do. But that's just gonna keep it cold, isn't it? Well, yeah, I thought the issue is that the water is too cold. The polluted water is too cold. But keeping it cold isn't that going to make it bad? Or keep it bad, rather? Oh, man. What do I do? I thought these generators would actually take off enough heat that all of this stuff would get warmed up, but I guess not. Oh, I guess I could use the tepodizer and wire bridge. Just use this power? It's not enough, but maybe it's enough to kind of basically power it for a second or two every now and then. I guess another flaw with this whole system is that this maybe isn't enough polluted water that's being produced. Use the power from both of them. I'll just connect them. It's gonna overload for sure. I guess what I want to do is a transformer. And yeah, I don't know. Let's just get all this stuff built and see what happens. Oxyfern seed? I mean, I can make a plant. Okay. I need to go in a minute, but, oh, Toby's stretching it out. Let's get all this built and see what happens. There's a real effort, real group effort that's going on here, though. I like it. Cold damage, it keeps saying. Okay. So it's definitely the issue is that everything's just too cold. Yeah. Oh, the steam vent's going. Oh, and it's just making water. Oh, I thought I had to use the generator to get water out of this, but this is good too. Is the water really hot? It is, it's extremely hot. What if... Oh my god. Guys. Guys. What if I just did this? And let the cold water fall into this, and then pumped everything back up through here. Of course, then the water's going to be too hot. I don't know what to do. If I used regular pipes, it would be cooled as it ran back up, but then... Geez. There's an issue. There's a way to solve this somehow. My god, the gas in here is 400 degrees. I can't even get into this room to build anything. Like, these airlocks are just gonna melt. Like, You know, I'm thinking what I ought to do is probably dig this out and build a tepodizer here. Um... Oh wait, is it kind of working? No. It's pretty broken. And we're close to this tapidizer. I can't leave until this gets built. I really want to see if it works. I will say the water is warming up on its own, I think, because of all of the machinery in this area. That's good. There's a way to cool the liquid basic, but there's no way to warm the liquid outside of this tapidizer. Okay, now it's working. So we got... it's going up pretty fast, actually. Wow, this thing works really well. Okay. I think the circuit's going to get majorly overloaded. Yeah, it is. Okay, so we got to separate these two. Okay. First of all, what does this thing output? This thing outputs 518. These generators input what? 90? Oh my god. Okay. Well then. Well then. So... Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. You basically just beat a boss. Yeah, I really did. Yeah, I just figured out how to do this. Okay. Boom. Heavy watt wires all the way through. One of these heavy watt wires will go to the tapidizer system. Means this needs to get disconnected from everything else. That will be a transformer that goes like so. And is connected to here. Oh wait, they can't go through floors, right. How about that? So, yeah, so we'll just do that. So that runs the tapidizer alone. That's 1,000 watts, it's perfect. Exactly what it needs. Then we're gonna have a second one. I guess I'll put down here? No, that's a waste. Where can I shove this? Guess here is fine. We'll do... You want wire. Boom. Wire down to... Oops. Oh, whatever. Yeah. Sure. Mesh tiles. Excellent. That should pretty much solve the whole problem. And we're gonna need inputs. And outputs. Alright. Go time, guys. Priority 9. All hands on deck. How we doing on oxygen? Oh, we're very low. I think this is all gonna get done just in the nick of time. Oh, I love it when there's all this construction happening at once. It's very good. Okay. The issue is this whole thing was set up to have these carbon scrubbers, like, doing something, and they haven't been this whole time, so they're not able to breathe while doing all this construction, but get that solved in a moment. Oh my god, I love it. Come on. Oh shoot, this isn't prioritized. I was like, why isn't this happening? Okay, so that goes to the pump. This is the temporizer alone. Oh my god. Here we go! Wait, how did some clean water get into this system? That's not ideal. Wait, what? Why are these... What? That's weird. Oh, from melted ice, okay. That makes sense, I guess. Oh man, it's working! Oh. Yes. I mean, we need these wires built. I don't know why they weren't in the first place. But it's totally working. Finally. Kind of. Barely. Can somebody just build these wires? Why is no one building these wires? And they went to bed before they built the dumb wires. Okay. One more cycle and I think we're there, and then I'm going to be very happy. What's going on with this thing? Oh, there's no output. Whoops. Yeah, my intention with this was to just filter it into the... I mean, we don't have any food, but, you know, whatever. Probably not an issue. Can you guys just build this wire? What's the deal? I don't understand. Is this a bug? I think it's a bug because it's working. Oh, that's really weird. It's everything's working, but it's not. Wait, pipe blocked. Uh-oh. Oh shoot, there's a connection here that shouldn't be there. The one thing about this game, sometimes the, it's just hard to, you know, it's just a hard UI issue to solve, but, It's not a bug. Well, I mean, I think this is a bug. Because look, I can delete that, but it's still there. Like, it's actually built already, but the build command was on top of it. Alright, this is gonna be dumb, but okay. That's what we want. And then we'll do... I want to do emergency on that, but we'll just do the 9. This is just maintaining a perfectly nice 70-degree pool of water. This would be a nice, like, recreational activity, I feel, if it wasn't made of pee. Okay. What happens when the geyser goes dormant? Don't ask questions, basic gamer. Oh man, here we go. Okay, alright. We've got water going into this thing. Excellent. Now we just need all this stuff built. Which is just on normal priority right now. Which maybe I should probably leave it there because... But yeah, okay, so the scrubbers are working. And, nice. One thing I'm going to do here is delete this airlock and let all the carbon just fall into this area so that the scrubbers can actually work on this whole section of carbon. I might also just delete this airlock too. It seems pointless. I'm gonna run out of polluted water? I don't know. Adam Dane's been watching this muted for like an hour and I still don't know what the fuck is going on. Well, you're not the only one. Toby doesn't understand either. Alright, well... Once this, this pipe system is built, we're gonna be pretty set. I feel like I should probably let them do some other things though, like get food going before I force them to do this pipe. Oh no! I don't want this clean water going into this system. Guess there's really no avoiding it. Well, these pipes really need to get built. I guess I should put them on like 6 priority. Oh, and I need to make another bottle emptier. Let's just do it up here, maybe. Alright, well I think this is gonna save the day. Basically. I mean, at the very least, every system seems stable except for this one, but it's about to get a huge influx of new clean water, so I'm feeling alright. I mean, yeah, the oxygen production is troubling. Possible I shouldn't be sending stuff up this direction right now. Adam, it's like an environmental economics simulator. I don't, the idea is that you just have a finite amount of resources, and you're just constantly being squeezed from every direction. Whoa! Whoa! Holy shit! Space! Rubik's Cube! Space! I see space! Oh my god. I've never seen this in this game. It's out there. That's exciting. Well, tune in next time for space. Yeah, I gotta go do some work and let Toby out. You know what? Let's connect this liquid pipe. They're gonna do it in like 2 seconds. And then I'll at least see the system that's gonna save us functioning. Here, let's take this liquid valve, put it at full flow. Oh, yeah, I mean, I guess... Oh no, the water's only 70 degrees because of this tepidizer. Oh man, this is great. This is great. That's exciting. Are we there? Is it happening? Somebody needs to flip the switch. Pipe blocked. Why is it blocked? What's the deal? I don't understand. Why is this blocked? What? I don't get it. Well, let's just... Oh, I would deconstruct it, but I think that's gonna spill all the water everywhere. Does anyone understand why this isn't working? Wrong element damage. What? Oh no, yeah, there's some weird other gas getting thrown through here. Oh, it's chlorine. Let's add a filter. Do this the right way. It shouldn't be trying to flow the wrong way. I don't understand. Super prioritize? Okay. I mean, I'll try. I think I don't think it's a flow rate thing. I think for some reason the pipes are just blocked. I don't get it. I guess I'll just deconstruct it and add a pipe. I don't understand what's going on. I like how they wave to each other. That's funny. Wait, so it's just not... Is it not flowing because this isn't flowing? I don't understand. Oh, the pipe's blocked here. Everything's just blocked up. Okay. Oh my god, it's this piece. Oh man, okay. Jesus. Whoops. Man, I cannot believe how close we were to this being a mess and ending the game, and yet now we're almost good. Here it comes. This is it. This is the fruits of our labors. This is the Hail Mary pass of oxygen not included, slowly worming its way down the line.
That was good play.
Boom. Toby's very excited about this, you can tell. That's great. I'm so glad this worked. Make sure you don't flood your base. I think we'll be okay. But, sure. Maybe I'll add a liquid valve down here. We're back up to 33,000 calories. And now the only issue is that the power's off. What? Everything's broken. Why is everything broken? It's freezing? Oh, I didn't set the filter. Oh my god. Jeez. I hate that you can't set the filters before they're completed. Wait, pipe blocked. Oh wait, the output isn't set. No, the geyser's not going to go dormant for a while. 48 cycles. Plenty of time. But yeah, this is a bit of a mess. Uh-oh, this is dormant, though. Why? I guess it lost its charge or something? I guess I have to kickstart it here. Huh. Okay, this is flowing again. This won't start up until this is good. Wow, these are all such intricate, interdependent systems. It's not a good long-term solution for any of this, but I Okay, so now that that's going, this should be fine. Oh, I see the issue. This should... Well... Okay, now it's good. I guess I could have also just used these reservoirs. Yeah, Exponent, I just noticed that. I've been playing this a lot longer than I intended to today. Alright, our water's going back in. We're good. We're good for another 48 cycles, I think. And then we're going to have another problem to solve. But that'll be another time. Guys, I'm going to go. Thank you for hanging out. I'll be back, I guess, in an hour and a half. This is a lot of streaming today, but I said I'm going to play Alien. I'm going to play Alien. But yeah, I got to go do some stuff. Thank you so much to everyone who subscribed on Twitch and the Patreon at patreon.com/Brecken. Please go there, join us in the Discord. It's a fun Discord. And glad that people are enjoying it. Thank you again, and I will see you in an hour and a half, I guess. Man, lunch streams are dangerous. Like, oh, I'll just play for like 40 minutes. No, this is just destroying me. Anyway, yeah, good to see you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.